Today, dating shows have become a massive industry, shaping ideas around romance, compatibility, and attraction. We'll explore how and why these shows resonate with audiences and what impact they might have on how we view dating and relationships.
And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Relate Right and hit that notification bell, like that you never miss an episode. And if you find this helpful, give us a like, drop a comment, and share it with someone who may need it. Let's go. Why do you think we are hooked to dating show? And I will say, in generally, as a man, women are watching dating show and we are forced to watch it.
You are not forced. You know damn well.
Right?
You're like...
Right? Okay, we know.
You know damn well that you are watching because you want to.
No, it's let's be real, man. Let's be real. It is sometimes addictive, but not for the same reason as the not for the men. I feel, for me, if I talk about men, it's not for the same reason as you girls. You know, me, I know that it's not realistic. For example, in my head, when I'm watching them, it's to talk shit.
Oh, okay. No, well, women, we love dating shows because we love love.
Oh.
And we want love. And I think, no, dating shows take real people.
Okay.
And watching people fall in love is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, when it's genuine.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
But regardless, the point of the show is to watch people fall in love. Like if you take Married at First Sight, I mean, it's a social experiment, sure.
Yeah.
But there's some scientists who did some matchmaking and you show up to the altar and hopefully you marry the person that you're compatible with.
Okay.
Love is Blind is a similar concept. Like, you're trying to find love in this world that's full of loneliness.
Yeah.
And I think for women, especially, we do get really involved in the things that we're watching. I know I do.
Yeah.
I know I do. I feel like I'm part of the show.
I know you do.
And I'm friends with the people on the show.
Yeah, I know.
No, but seriously, like, there's something about dating shows that makes you feel familiar with the person because they're not a celebrity.
Yeah, my only problem is like in this show, they are trying to tell you that this experience will help you to find your soulmate or something like that.
Yeah.
But if you take statistic, for example, Love is Blind, I've seen maybe one couple or two who look like real couple.
Your statistics based on the couples who made it is a bit off.
You have to
in the last few seasons, there's probably been quite a few marriages that are still going. They even have a Love is Blind baby.
Okay.
It's been 7 seasons. Now, look, I'm not saying that every single relationship is genuine. Yeah. Sure. But people do happen to find love because they've experienced something different together. I think a lot of the times when you go into a social experiment like that, if you do make it at the end, you have a bond of experiencing something that not many people can relate to. So you can relate to each other on that. So I think that helps keep people together as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's all... I understand what you say. It's just like we have to also to judge from the drama, from the different character who's been casted.
Right.
So sometimes it's scripted. You can feel it. Sometimes it's a bit fake. You can feel it. So that's why it's very hard for me to believe that it's a genuine experience. Of course, maybe some of them come to these games or to this social experiment, like you said, to find love. Yes, maybe. But it's hard for me to believe that the purpose of this was that at first. I think I
think that a lot of people do come in for genuine reasons.
Yeah.
There are people who are going to come in to find fame.
Okay.
There are people like these are for the most part real people, I'm assuming, and not paid actors. And maybe there is some that are cast as paid actors to, add some dramatic flair to the show. But the regular people who are cast on the show, they've never been on TV before for the most part, right? Yeah. So they're gonna react in different ways. Yeah. It might look scripted to you. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just their defense mechanism. Maybe they're just projecting like a different version of themselves because they have to. And in that way, it would be difficult for them to show their genuine selves and make a genuine connection because they're obviously focused on all the cameras around them. Like, how are you going to be, as if you're not an actor, if you're not used to having people following you around with cameras and the public watching you and judging your every move, how can you be yourself? And if you can't be yourself, how are you forming a genuine connection? So there's those things, right? Yeah. But then there's also, I want love so badly. Over time, while I'm filming over the next 6 weeks, whatever, you get more and more maybe comfortable doing that. I don't know.
You get used to the camera. Yeah, probably.
But the thing is, when you watch these people, when you watch them, there's always a villain, right? Just like in any show. Yeah. There's always going to be a villain. There's always going to be a person you don't like and you don't want to win and you don't think deserves to be there. And you think is there for the wrong reasons. But then there's also like your favorite, probably the one you identify with, probably the one that you're cheering on. Yeah. And it depends on how they're portrayed, and it depends on how the producers want to portray the different characters because
they choose by filming you in a certain way.
It's true.
How you're going to appear to the viewer.
Oh, yeah.
So if they want you to be the villain, you're going to be the villain. Even if you are a normal person.
It's true.
Who just say no when you don't want to do something, or yes when you really want.
Listen.
And that's the thing.
I mean, people act differently based on the situations that they're presented with, especially when they're under a microscope. It is truly an experiment. But my point is, I think a lot of the times with the dating shows, it's a lot easier to create these parasocial attachments because you are identifying with the person. You feel connected to this person. Yes. And you've created this one-sided relationship with them. Yeah. You think you know them, even though they have no idea of your existence. So you're there, you're their friend, you're cheering them on. Yep. You feel connected to them, but then they have no idea.
Yeah, you even defend them. You're going to call your friend and say, have you seen that? He's crazy. You're going to watch.
She doesn't deserve that.
Exactly.
That's me and my best friend talking about Love is Blind. Oh, yeah. Literally. Like, did you watch the episode? Did you see what he did?
That's crazy because on top of it, social media is a part of this parasocial attachment.
Yes.
Because when you watch some things now, your first reflex is to go to find the social media, the account
Instagram,
of these people, or account. I don't think TikTok for the moment, but Instagram first, and to see. And you think that you're seeing his life or her life. You think that when you follow her, that you're gonna have other information.
Well, you're gonna have more
insight. But it's also an illusion.
Of course.
Because they have created this account before, in generally, to go to the show because they know the repercussion. They know that they can have a multiple follower. The picture, the bad picture that they have are already deleted. Yeah. Certain things are already made, to look like a certain way before the show.
Well, that's the thing. And I'm sure you get like pointers from casting and the production and things like that.
Probably,
because at the end of the day, social media is a big part of the reality TV shows as well. These are regular people becoming celebrities getting endorsements based on these dating shows. And now whether or not you walk out with a relationship, you're probably going to walk out with a couple of deals, you know? That doesn't mean you're there for the wrong reasons all the time, though. But the other thing that I wanted to touch on was Twitch. And you put me on. I actually didn't even know that existed.
Wow.
I had no idea. You were like...
I'm not a big consumer of Twitch, you know?
Right.
But I'm not even a consumer, but I know about it because I hear about it. You have to hear about it. Those people on Twitch who make lives, video lives, they are even more famous than actors or singers, you know, because it's also more the young generation, younger than us as well, they are born with this. So when they are watching a live, they feel like they are a part of the life of this person day by day, you know.
Right.
So it's even more addictive. But compared to Love is Blind or other TV show on Twitch, as you see someone, I don't know if it's every day, but you see their life from live, then you're more prone to parasocial relationship. And it's also because the younger generation are on this platform more than us as well. They are born with that. So when they are watching, even when they are playing a game, while they are playing the game, they are watching someone playing the game.
That's crazy to me.
You know?
Right.
So I feel like I'm talking like a old man.
No, but you even said they watch people sleep.
But
and
they watch
stuff
people
like
sleep.
That.
They watch people do a bunch of things, you know, that I don't even aware of, you know.
Right.
But I know that some of them making more money than actors from Hollywood.
Right.
Far away.
Between some $20 and $10 donos, Anonymous snuck a casual 200,000, leading to maybe the best reaction we've seen throughout the video.
What? But see, that's the appeal. That's why, I mean, we're hooked to seeing people's lives, to getting insight into people's lives. And it seems that it doesn't really matter if you're a celebrity or not. It's just are you vulnerable enough to show us a day in your life? Because I think a lot of the time, we live in a very, very lonely culture.
Yes.
Right? We're so isolated. We work all the time. We're far apart from our families.
Yeah.
We have a lot of time to fantasize about what life or love or friendship should look like. And not everybody gets the opportunity. Not everybody's extroverted, for example. Not everybody's, makes friends easily. And so what happens is we get attached to these characters and we feel like we're a part of their life, and we feel like we can comment on things, and when they answer us, we feel really, really good. We get that oxytocin hit. So we feel like we have genuine relationships with these people, but they actually have no idea who we are.
No idea. And the thing is crazy, it's like it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very hard for the young generation, because in this system, like I like to say, we are consumer. When you are a consumer, the goal of this system is to put you far away from your true self, to be able to use you as they want. Sell you different products and services that you think that you need. Shape your mind in terms of your relationship and who you think you want. So as people are already lost in the real world, they try to be someone in the digital world, to find a family in the chat, in the comment, section, to find people who apparently like the same things that they like and comment and have a community.
Right.
Digital community. But the thing is, the digital world have the same process of this system that we are living in the real world now.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just going to be a cycle that you think that you're going to find help in the digital world, and you're going to go in another loop and another toxic circle.
The problem with that is you're going to just isolate yourself even more. All that time you're spending watching somebody else's life, you're not spending living your own life. And so therefore you're idealizing this person's life. You are committed to what they're doing.
Yep.
And you're not really thinking about your problems or what you want in life.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like maybe a bit of an escapism as well, right? And I think that's also the appeal of dating shows.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
fantasy, a bit of escapism from reality, a bit of disassociation from maybe the love life problems that you may have.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, again, we see 50% of marriages failing, people really struggling to find actual love in the real world, people struggling to find people who actually want to settle down and have monogamous relationships. There is a lot of single people wishing to be in relationships and a lot of people in relationships who are wishing to be single.
Yeah.
And so these dating shows, they give us these
idealization of relationship.
Exactly. And it's not just an idealization. It's like they also shape our minds on what we should be looking for when we're looking for a relationship.
Yeah.
Like what things are important, what kind of questions we should be asking, what level of vulnerability we should have, comparing. You're comparing your life versus the life. You know, and it's nothing to compare, right? Because it's completely different. As much as it's reality, is it real?
You're never gonna be able to be yourself. You're never gonna be able to do the right choice for yourself if you're not even aware of what you want for yourself. We already talked about it in previous podcasts, but that's very important, and even more and more in these years, and it's going to be even more in the next years and the next years, because those TV shows are coming with a lot of different ones.
Absolutely.
Pop the balloon.
Oh my god.
That's the YouTube, because there is an era of as well of YouTube TV show now.
Absolutely.
Who's crazy, because Pop the Balloon. What is the one you're looking? Because there is so much. It's Arlette. I forgot her name.
By Arlette.
This one, when you're watching this one is, I would say, the most serious.
Probably from all of the different versions.
And that's also another world.
I mean, you said you're a doctor, right?
That's correct.
Okay. I mean, I don't even know what to ask you because you don't like me. I'm too young.
It's not.
I mean, if you change your mind, I'm open to it, though.
Why would you be open to it?
Because you're handsome, for one.
So you only like me because I'm beautiful.
Just like I'm beautiful.
Yeah, but that's not why I would only like you.
So why would you like me? Because you didn't answer that.
Because you can bring something and add something to my life. But because you're a liability, you can't add anything to my life.
I wanted to hear her, and in hearing her, I wouldn't approach if I seen her in public.
Okay. And why not?
She looks a little older.
I love to watch that show.
Yeah.
I love to watch it just for the like insight in what people are actually looking and thinking about.
Again, it's a laboratory for me.
Well, it's a social experiment, 100%.
I'm watching that. I'm like, wow.
It's Pop the Balloon or Find Love.
Find Love, yeah.
But it's very interesting because a lot of, and this is the thing, when young people watch it, they're going to be like, oh, this is what people look for. Oh, they look for the fact that my feet have to be done. Yeah. And I need to get pedicures.
My God. And the girl has hair here. So
I gotta shave my arm. I'm sorry, I'm not going to get a man.
Yeah.
You know, like, there are people who ask good questions.
Yeah.
There are people who ask good questions. But a lot of the time, it's like, the trend that I've seen from all the episodes I've watched, there's many astrology questions.
Yeah.
There is questions about your career. Yeah. So basically what you bring to the table. There's questions about what you're looking for in a relationship as far as what you're bringing to the table.
Yeah.
You know, there are some really good questions about like communication or love languages.
So, what have you done to prepare yourself for a relationship?
That's a fantastic question. I've been single for the last 5 years. I've gotten out of a relationship that I felt like I needed to learn those exact things. I asked God how to be a better man, how to be more prepared for a marriage, and I was in an emotional relationship.
Yeah.
So for the last 5 years, I spent time reflecting, learning myself, relearning myself.
But I think a lot of people throw these questions out without really thinking deeply about it.
Yeah, because they hear about this
Yes.
question before, and that's the same problem. When you have multiple seasons, people know what's gonna happen after,
Right.
what the repercussions. So what happened? Some people come with their businesses and they are just there to promote their businesses because they know that
Right.
few minutes to say I'm doing my own pizza and they are healthy and bio my Instagram is blah, blah. The girl just ask you what you're doing and what your age. When you see that they start like that, you understand that they come with a purpose. Also, there is some girl or men who stay until the end, even if they like someone, because they want to stay until the end.
Right. They pop their balloon so they can stay for longer on the show and get their 5 minutes of fame. So
exactly.
Again,
Yeah.
the people who are watching, the people who are buying into this, whether you believe in it or not, it's shaping the way that you view things.
Of
you
course.
know,
but I wanted to say something.
Yeah.
It's shaping the way you view dating,
Yes.
but also when you are already vulnerable in your own way, or when you have, different type of problem or issue, it's gonna be easier for you to don't see behind the scene or what's happened for real.
Yeah.
When we are talking to you about those, when we said that some people stay there until the end, because we recognize that some people are just there because we can see, we are not watching just to watch,
Right.
We understand the different games that people are playing, but it's not everyone who will be able to do that.
There is a psychology behind
Exactly.
it. There is a psychology behind it. And, people are very critical of the people they're choosing, right? So even in the very beginning, Arlette says, if you don't like their outfit, pop the balloon. So at the very start of it, it's very superficial.
Very, yeah.
Whilst the title is Pop the Balloon or Find Love. So it's very confusing for the people in the audience who are watching.
Yeah.
Is this something to be taken seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Or, and if it is, are we going to be this superficial about it?
But how many times you hear the girl said, but they told me to get dressed to impress.
That's right.
So they already have...
right. Well, nobody told you to come in your ball gown either. So just because he's not wearing a 3-piece suit doesn't mean that he's not there to impress. Everybody has different fashion. But that's the point. Like, people really hone in on the unimportant, superficial things rather than trying to hear people out. But you will see that there are people who say, I just wanted to hear you out.
And again, same for all those different TV show, you can feel when someone is there at least for a true and genuine relation. I don't say that they think that they're gonna be maybe married or something like that, but that they have strong value and they are real people, I would say.
Right.
Because some people are acting 100%.
Right.
They are acting. It's not them in real life. It's not them. Even when they're gonna say, "Oh, I don't like her feet. Look at her feet."
Right.
What the fuck are they are lying.
But the thing, or the last one about the teeth. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, but I say that, but I have observed that us women, we have a lot more superficial standards than men do.
Yeah.
Because a woman will pop for many different things. A woman will pop, you won't even get to step out. And she'll pop because she's not feeling it. She doesn't like the vibe. She doesn't like the outfit. She doesn't like your face whatever. Right? And it's all about very superficial visual things. And intriguing to me because I've always been taught that men are the visual creatures. Meanwhile, men are over here really trying, for the most part.
Yeah, that's why we watch. Yeah, true.
Yeah, to figure out what your value system is.
Yeah.
What kind of person you are, you know, what you look for in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, so it seems like men are choosing women based on them being more well-rounded.
Yeah.
Rather than just pure physical attraction and pure what you can offer me.
Yeah, because when we watch it, we can see that there is a difference. But like men in generally rarely pop directly the balloon without the girl speaking.
Mm-hmm.
So while girl in the other hand, pop directly. And sometimes make no sense because you watch why they didn't pop for the first one before, who looks maybe physically better.
So with that, what do you think is the impact on realistic relationship expectations from these type of TV shows?
We talk about, by the way, the less tragical TV show.
Oh my God.
Because
I'm sorry, before you continue, I'm just thinking of that Naked Attraction one in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because we had to make research for this and we find some show that I never seen. I never think that you could put that on the TV.
I didn't think you could zoom in on 5 penises.
Yes.
Show.
And the girl is like, "Are you a beep lover?" And the girl is like, absolutely.
Yeah.
You are really picking the wrong kind of guy then, Rebecca, aren't you?
I really am.
Well, on this show, you really do know what you're getting. In front of you, you have got 6 naked guys.
Okay.
All of these guys have an attribute that you have said you find attractive. We are going to reveal them to you bit by bit, and you have to whittle them down from 6 to 1, purely based on who you find the most physically attractive. Okay?
Absolutely.
Can we please reveal the bottom half of the bodies? Hold on tight, Rebecca.
Hang on. Oh, wow.
These people are butt naked, okay? And the funniest part about the whole thing is the concept is the concept is dating backwards.
Okay.
So it's like, come on, man, what are you're choosing your person based on penis? Please stop.
And the guy is dancing like that.
I can't.
Anyway, but we're not gonna go. It's just to say that was the less tragical.
Right.
Also, Love Island, all this thing on Netflix,
too hot to handle,
too hot to bullshit. All those things.
These are all young people, though. These are
but that's the problem.
These are all F boys and F girls. They actually have F boy island.
Yeah.
F boys, just like a virus, they're mutating. There's only one thing that will stop these men infecting our hearts, souls, and holes.
So I think the young people are watching more those island and all these things than Pop the Balloon and Love is Blind.
True.
That's
they are, their mind is going to be super warped.
Exactly, because in Love Island and same type of TV show, my God, I'm sorry to say it, but those people are.
It's all about physical fitness. It's all about sex.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's a bubble. It's like.
Yeah, but it's
mean nothing. Everything they say mean nothing.
They fall in love every season with somebody different, right?
They don't fall in love. They all have sex with each other. They all know each other. They all know each other's bodies. They're all season after season.
But that's the thing. They're glamorizing.
Yeah.
People being promiscuous.
Yes.
And that's what it is. And if our younger generation only has their peers and TV shows to teach them about relationships, I mean, like, it's not going to be good for them. Like, there's lots of sexualization of men and women.
Yeah.
There's definitely no promotion of monogamy. It's kind of like, what are you going to offer me, and how hot are you?
And there is no traditional structure anymore.
no.
There is no divinity anymore when you talk about being in a relationship and find yours.
Oh, please.
It's not, doesn't, even when I said that, they're going to watch me like, what the hell this guy is talking about? But it's those young people at 35, 30 years old who are going to be so lost. You know what I mean? Because they were watching those things with no base, nothing, even worse than what we were.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we grew up on Disney movies idealizing something that's unrealistic.
Yeah.
These guys are
Or
growing
Hollywood,
up.
or Hollywood's movie for when you are older.
But I feel like that's better than the shit you see now. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's probably better. It's probably better.
Probably better than the messaging now.
It's still
now
fake,
it's all
but probably
about
better. Yeah.
sexual freedom, being promiscuous, being gender fluid, being sexually fluid.
Sexual freedom.
Yeah, glamorizing all that stuff.
Freedom in this society mean,
I get what I want when I want it.
Yeah, but not just that. It's more like, you're gonna die. Life is short, so try everything.
Yeah, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Don't get me wrong. I was young as well. I thought that was the freedom. I'm not talking like to say that, this one is bad, this one is bad.
No judgment.
I talk because I've been there.
Right.
And I realize by learning, by going back to my roots, I realized that, shit, they are lying to us.
Yeah.
They are making us become more consumer of all those produce that they are making.
Also more lonely. You think you're, that's the thing. Like, you think that you have a lot of friends. You think that by hooking up with multiple people, you're somehow being fulfilled in different ways because one person's not enough and one person can't be everything. But that is the absolute opposite of what it is.
But you remember when you were in school and you wanted the same shoes of your friends, and you said to your mom, "I want this," and your mom was
said, "Let's go to Payless."
Yeah, for example. Then now, when you say that for the young generation soon, when they're gonna say that I'm in a relationship and I love my boyfriend, for example, they're gonna watch you like, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Look how many men there is here. What are you talking about? Look how many girls there is here. We don't do that anymore. Relationship?
What is that? Yeah.
They all say it's my friends. Anyway.
And look, and that's a great a great segue. Like, what do you even think relationships are gonna look like in the future?
In the future, you're gonna ask another type of AI than ChatGPT and say, "Oh, where is a man 6'2" and things like that?" And they're gonna tell you, "Okay, you can go 6 kilometers. He's just there," and you're gonna find someone maybe.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, do you think they're gonna have like virtual dating shows?
Oh, they're gonna have virtual dating shows. They're gonna have everything because nothing can stop.
They already have that show, The Circle, where like you pretend to, I don't know the exact concept, but like you pretend to be something you're not, and then people have to figure it out. It's a social media.
So you see each other or you don't?
You don't see each other. You have like an avatar and a persona, I believe. Yeah. It's on Netflix.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So they are not even in the same place?
They're all in the same hotel, but they don't see each other. And they like communicate and become friends and build connections and stuff like that. But I mean, imagine dating shows in the future. Like, do you think, like, how much more complex can they get? Will there be an option to date an AI?
Maybe worse, for sure.
But do you think there will be shows that move into more authentic relationships?
No one's gonna watch it.
Versus fantasy?
No one's gonna watch it.
But there'll be a point when people think, we gotta get back to the, real days.
Yeah, that's utopic. That's utopia. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but in a world where everything is becoming more digital, where technology is just getting better and better, there will be space for people to actually learn how to be in relationships. Now, I don't know which way that will go, right? Which way that will go, because the thing is, you can't learn from a machine as much as you want to.
We need to teach our child to go back to nature. We need to teach our child to love certain things more than others. It's our job. It's our job.
You don't think you can just put on Love is Blind and pop the balloon and let them learn?
Yeah.
Because children are sponges.
Okay. Sponges of bullshit. Yeah. That's what's going to happen. Oh, hell no. Hell no. But I wanted to say some things.
Okay.
We talk about TV show. Of course, sometimes you're watching that too because you don't want to think. You just want to watch some things to...
Yeah, to relax.
To relax.
To put your brain on pause.
Exactly, but be aware that it is a game. When you are aware that everything that you've seen is not true,
right?
You know, when you are aware of the different type of games that they are playing or scenario or script, when you feel it, you just watch it like that, and it's funny. But when you are, like I said, when you are not here from previous relationship, when you are looking for some things, when you are vulnerable in terms of emotional intimacy, in terms of whatever, when you are like that, you need to be careful when you watch those TV shows because you can enter into a cycle. You can also be have illusion and be delusional.
I mean, between the TV shows, the dating shows, the Instagram, and dating apps, it's very, very easy to get lost. In the dating world, and it's really even easy to get lost within yourself and to really understand and know what you want and what you should be looking for. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with someone who could benefit. Tune into our next episode. You will not want to miss it.
And until next time, fam, take care and nurture your relationships. Really right.